Eh bien salut à tous, on continue notre aventure sur The Raven où on va essayer de monter à bord du paquebot qui va en direction du Caire si je me trompe pas et donc l'inspecteur Legrand ici veut nous en... Non, là c'est le capitaine, il doit être pas très loin, il veut pas qu'on monte à bord. On va essayer comme ça, mais à mon avis...
I'll be marching up this gangway today. Someone has to stop that damn bomber.
Voilà, bon, on va aller voir la voiture.
Amazing how much luggage there is for so few passengers. And I'd guess that 3/4 of it belongs to... I'll take an inconnu...
Allez, l'air de rien, là là là... Bim.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting anyone to be crawling around on the ground in front of my door.
Don't worry about it, miss. No harm done.
Oh, that's good to hear, Mr.
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner.
Oh, elle est bien grande. Eh bien, il est bien petit, lui. On sait pas. Alors...
May I ask your name?
Patricia Mayers.
Are you American?
I am.
Ouais...
Could you help me, please?
Bah tiens, porter tes bagages.
Certainly. Are you on your way to Egypt?
Yes.
Are you on holiday?
My father works for a railroad company there.
And is rebuilding the country?
Yes. Wonderful.
Eh ouais, donne-moi toutes tes valises.
One more.
You're lucky to have a father who takes you to so many interesting places.
Oh, yes. Lucky me.
Aren't you interested in Egypt?
I would have been more interested in a father who doesn't travel 300 days a year.
I'm sure your father regrets that.
No doubt. And I'm sure he always wanted the best for me. But that doesn't stop him from thinking only about himself.
Voilà, je me la pète.
Bring my luggage on board, please.
Excuse
tiens.
me?
It was a pleasure meeting you, Constable Zellner.
Impertinent.
Mais ouais, tes bagages, on va pas les monter. Alors on va aller voir
Constable
le roux.
Oliver seems to be a little simplistic. The way he...
Allez, on va aller lui parler.
Hello, Constable Olivier.
It's Oliver.
I just wanted to say that you did a good job in the tunnel.
Thanks.
Ah?
I come from a family of miners, and my uncle is an engine driver down in...
I see. And you looked over his shoulder.
Yeah, best way to learn.
Did Legrand tell you about his theory? That it could be the real...
Of course he did. We're part.
But the modus operandi doesn't fit at all. The Raven wasn't a bomber.
We have the letter. And the feather. That's his symbol.
Anyone can put a feather in an envelope.
You would know.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was you.
What was me?
You put the envelope on the safe.
To blow myself up?
You threw the bomb away, and now you're the famous hero, right? And the Raven must have paid you pretty well.
That is ridiculous.
Is it? Only you and I and Legrand were in the... One of us must have put the... Legrand didn't. And I didn't think about it.
Ouais, il est un peu trop jaloux ce rouquin. Bon, on va aller voir le docteur Gibbert.
Is the doctor afraid to board the ship? Hello, Dr. Gebhardt.
Ah, the hero of the hour.
The hero of the hour, but out of work soon.
Oh,
Yes, but on my old beat, which is almost as good as being out of work.
I understand.
Is your new job bothering you?
On the contrary, I wasn't sure whether I made the right decision until now. I'm from the Black Forest, you know. There are only mountains there, no ships. But now, the salty breeze.
The sea is one thing, the passengers are another.
It will be okay.
What do you know about the Baroness?
Nothing real.
Did you talk to her in the tunnel?
No. Her butler was looking after her, and I was busy with Miss Miller.
That's understandable.
So, we were all glad when we heard about
Have you already met the captain?
Mario Di Conti. Heard of him? He is something of a star in Italy. A war hero. In the First World War, when he was a young man, he sank more enemy ships than anyone else. He had some...
You mean like the ones you buy in bottles?
Yeah, you could say that. His ship, part of a convoy from Palermo to North Africa, was the only one that...
Impressive.
To say his health, I think most of my time on board will be spent dealing with his...
Well, there's nothing left for me to do but to wish you a good trip.
Oh, you are not coming?
Unfortunately, no.
What a pity.
Take care, Doctor. At least there'll be music.
Oh, I just remembered. We found these in the tunnel. Are they yours?
I'm afraid so.
Strophantine. Do you have heart problems?
You mean if I don't do anything, I'll probably have a few more years to live?
That's right. Keep your chin up.
Bon, il a acheté ses petites pilules pour le cœur. Alors, c'était qui? C'est la baronne là qui vient d'arriver. Voilà. Et qu'est-ce qu'il y a là-bas? Il va nous parler de la mer.
The sea is quiet today. Ideal.
Ouais.
In my younger years, I might have considered abseiling from the crane down, but those days are long past.
Bon, allez, on va aller voir la baronne.
James? James! Where on earth are you?
Hello, Baroness.
Ah, Inspector.
Constable.
Poppycock. When they find out how you rescued that little boy, they'll have to promote you to Inspector.
I hope you survived the adventure in the tunnel unharmed.
Scandalous. You book a first-class cabin, and then you're walking on the rails. Huh. They wanted to bundle me off in a bus without my luggage.
The circumstances, madam.
I insisted on a limousine and didn't leave until all my luggage was recovered.
Did you know that the real Eye of the Sphinx wasn't even on the train?
I had no idea. Inspector Legrand seems to prefer to keep me in the dark, although I'm the one paying for all of it.
The inspector is ensuring the safety of the Eye.
Well, obviously. All the same, it was you who did the real work on the train.
I hope that the remainder of your trip to Cairo...
You aren't coming with...
I'm afraid Inspector Legrand doesn't want my company.
Well, that's a pity. In my opinion, another policeman guarding the eye certainly wouldn't hurt. On the other hand, you didn't manage to return my purse. But no offense. Now, where's my damn James, there you are. Is the inspector to carry my luggage onto the ship, or...
Well, actually... Baroness?
Baroness? She fainted. No. No.
Baroness?
Again, harder.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Help me up. Perhaps we should... Now.
I'll get Dr. Gebhardt.
No, Doctor. Just lift your arm, James. Take me... But of course, madam.
Là,
That was no more. Very interesting, especially since she does...
une bonne claque pour réveiller la grosse. Alors, elle fait tomber ses jumelles.
Or what did she see? Neither of them seems to have noticed what happened down here. You'll have a tough time with her. How does one get aboard without a ticket? Not brilliant.
Bon, il n'y a rien d'autre à faire ici. Elle, ses bagages, je vais pas lui prendre. Bon, on va voir si on peut monter maintenant. Ouais, on peut.
Oh, who do we have here? Signore...
This is Constable Anton Zellner.
Signoris, I heard about your feats in the... Welcome aboard the MS Lydia.
Thank you, Captain.
I didn't know you'd be taking part in the journey, but I'm glad to have you with us. I'll have a nice cabin prepared for you immediately.
The constable will not be...
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to hear about his adventure.
I'd like to accept your offer, but unfortunately, higher powers prevent it.
I am sorry to hear that. We are by no...
The constable just wants to... When will that be?
In about 50...
There you have it, Constable.
May I ask how to get to the cargo hold?
Oh, Signori, there are much nicer places on board.
But I'm interested in the cargo hold.
Why is that?
One of the trunks seems suspicious to me. Someone could be hidden in it.
You want to imply that the most brilliant and probably richest thief in all of Europe is stowing away in a trunk? That's not his style.
That's what makes it more likely that it's not him, but a copycat who's behind all this. And a copycat's style might include doing whatever it takes, like hiding in a trunk if they've lost the ticket.
Oh, come now.
Actually, it would be possible for a registered passenger to board the ship without a ticket.
What do you mean?
You can't buy a ticket for the Lydia at the counter. You book the trip in advance. We know the names of all the passengers.
And did any of the passengers?
I couldn't say. We ask for a name and check it on the list. The tickets are no more than...
So much for your trunk theory.
Regardless of what you say, I would still like to examine the cargo hold.
All right then, if you like. But we'll meet here again in 10 minutes. Captain De Conti, before we depart, I'd like to send 2 telegrams.
Certainly, Inspector. The cargo hold is over there. You can enter through a door on the forecastle. The horn will sound twice, 5 minutes before we set off. That's the signal for all the dock workers to leave the ship.
Understood, Captain.
Follow me to the bridge. You can send your telegrams from there.
My time is running out. If I don't find anything in the cargo hold, my cruise will be over. Oh no.
Bon, on a pu monter à bord en disant à l'inspecteur Legrand que la cargaison était suspecte, si on pouvait aller vérifier ce qui se passe. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a là?
That's the young woman's cabriolet. Apparently they at Daddy's.
La cabriolet de la petite bourgeoise. Là-bas.
It's too dark. I can't see my hand in front of my face.
Ouais, on pourrait faire.
It's too dark. I can't see my hand.
Ok. Cylindrique. Ah, juste là, d'accord.
Oh, what's this?
Ah, ça ira mieux avec une torche.
Aha.
Bon, on va voir ce qu'il y a par là aussi.
The left 3 lockers are locked.
Et là-dedans. Attention,
The door to this locker
il a rien.
empty.
Ok, et là... Bon, il n'y a rien de plus par là. On va aller voir ce qu'il y a dans le noir là-bas. Allez. Voilà, avance. Alors, une porte. Ah, là, coffre.
Hello? Come on out.
Allez, sors.
The game's up.
Ouais. Parle tout seul. Personne dedans.
Hello?
Bon, apparemment il y a quelqu'un là. Hein.
The shards are... Phew. I startled too easily.
Derrière toi. Oh là là. Super, on est malin maintenant. Ouais. On peut pas dire grand chose. Alors ça. On peut pas l'atteindre. Bon, non. Là, le couteau non plus. Si. Super, il l'a fait tomber. Bon. Ok, il faudrait essayer de péter ça. Alors là, c'est quoi? Ok, ça ira mieux. Voilà. Là, il y a quoi dedans? Ok, tu détaches tes liens comme ça. Bon, maintenant on peut bouger pour actionner ça. Voilà. Là, allez, appuie sur le bouton. Ouais, tu vas faire quoi avec un crochet? À part te pendre. Oh, il est pas fou lui, hein. Ah, sa tête. Hop. Et voilà. Bim. Bon. T'es où maintenant? Bon, on est libre, c'est déjà ça. Et toutes les lumières sont allumées.
It would be best if no one found out about it.
Ouais, attends, on va tourner. C'est quoi ça? Ah, c'est le cylindre avec lequel il m'a tapé, l'autre.
There's some blood and hair. Hair I really can't afford to loot.
Allez, prends-le.
I'll hold it on the blood-spattered end. After all, we already know who the victim...
Voilà. Et alors... y a rien de plus par là. Donc on voit un petit
The
peu
cargo
ici.
hold seemed... or at least a part of the crew...
Non, ah. Qu'est-ce qu'il va dire là-dessus?
A chair is the last thing I need right now. I was sitting long enough over...
Ouais, rien de plus.
A detention cell for crew members? Or maybe for rowdy passengers?
Ouais, une cellule de détention. Bon, on va monter, dire qu'il y a quelqu'un qui nous a tabassé. Alors... Allez, ouvre la porte. Bon, on va
Whoever
prendre,
locked the door is strong.
ouais. On va prendre ton petit cylindre. Voilà.
I should be careful. The gunman may still be nearby.
Voilà. Coucou. Oula.
What are you up to, Zelna?
I wanted to determine whether the gun had been fired recently, Inspector.
I mean, what are you doing on the ship?
I was jumped in the cargo hold.
Of course you were.
Here, look. Careful how you hold it. There could be fingerprints on the end.
Surely you don't expect me to believe you.
I was inspecting the trunk. I found it in...
Some people are...
Indeed. Whoever it... Oh, and they shot at me as well.
You wanted to come along. Orders be damned, and so you found a way to... I should throw you overboard.
I would have dreamed up something less painful.
Tiens, regarde ma bosse.
True. That
Voilà.
doesn't look good.
On m'a tapé, t'as vu?
See? And there's a bullet wedged in a...
The doctor should have a look at it.
Allez, on va aller voir le docteur.
Come with me.
Ah, maintenant on est en mer, c'est foutu. On va partir en Égypte.
Inspector Legrand and Constable Zelna. So you have decided to join us on our journey after all.
So it would seem. We are searching for Dr. Gebhardt.
I'm just fine, Captain Conti.
The Conti.
I'm in control. I can manage. Tell James he absolutely must wake me at 9:45.
Certainly, madam.
Absolutely.
I shall see that he does.
And now, you'll be in the bar tonight at 10, Inspector.
If that's what you wish.
It will be spectacular. I promise.
The fresh sea air, and perhaps a glass of champagne to many. But I'm glad that you decided to join us on our journey to Cairo.
Not quite voluntarily.
So he says.
I was jumped from behind.
But no, that is...
Dr. Gebhardt should have a look at him, Captain De Conti.
Of course. Please, have a seat in the saloon, Constable Zelna. I'll summon the doctor. Ah, Doctor, there you are. Our brave Constable Zelna was attacked.
Struck on the head.
Oh. Sit down, please.
Now, please, tell me exactly what happened.
I think you've got a stowaway on board. I was jumped.
Intolerable. I'll have the crew search every... And of course, Mr. Zelna, you are cordially invited to travel as a...
Good to know that at least one man doesn't want to throw me overboard.
Is it bad?
Yes, it hurts a lot.
I spoke with Dr. Gebhardt.
He suffered a violent blow to the back of the head. I cannot really say how bad it is.
But I can. It really hurts. Why didn't anyone come looking for me? Didn't anyone notice that I didn't come back from the cargo hold?
We did search for you, but we couldn't find you.
Who was supposed to search the cargo hold?
Constable Oliver. I'll have a talk with him about that later.
I should hope so.
How many fingers do you see?
Oh. Bien sûr que je vois tes 3 doigts.
Okay.
Where are we? And what time is it? I must have been out for ages.
It's just after 8 p.m.
You just missed dinner. Greeting the passengers personally is a tradition I will not break, even on this unusual journey.
You're all right now, Constable. The bleeding has stopped and the wound looks good. You may have a mild concussion. You just need a good night's sleep. And tomorrow, your only worries will be a headache and an impressive bump.
Thanks.
That's a good enough reason to celebrate. Enough about crooks and thieves. From now on, you can start to enjoy your free cruise.
Inspector!
What?
A dark shadow! Upper deck, just now.
Go, let's have a look.
I'll join you. Me too.
No, you stay here.
Do you want to make this an argument?
Allez, cul sec le verre.
Robert, go to the Baroness and don't let her out of your sight. Zelna, you're coming to the port side. Doctor, you go to starboard. I'll start at the forecastle and work my way back to the two of you. Understood?
But...
Baroness von Trebitz. Hello? Baroness von Trebitz? Open the door.
Bon, on va s'arrêter là pour le moment. Et je vous dis à très vite donc pour la suite de cette aventure sur le MS Lydia en direction du Caire. Et voilà, allez, à très bientôt, prenez soin de vous, ciao, bye.